right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Adam McNally, and we are going to go over a little bit of Dodger talk tonight. And tonight on the show, we have on Talking Sports we have. How are you tonight, sir?
What's up, guys?
How are
Thanks for
you?
having me, dude.
Yes, sir. I know we got about a half hour, so we're gonna rapid fire. You want to tell my audience who you are, what you do, real quick?
Yeah, man. My name is Scott Warner. I am a Dodger fan. I bleed blue. Uh, my earliest memories are Dodger games with Grandpa and Dad, when family, mom, uh, as a little kid. I got to see some good times back in the late '80s when I was a teeny lad, and just have had a love in my heart for Dodger baseball since then. I watched just about every game. Um, I have ridiculous amounts of knowledge around Dodger baseball to the point it takes up probably too much of my brain. So I love talking about it. Uh, I have my opinions on things. So if we want to talk about opinions on Dodger baseball, I'll give them to you, and I'll give them to you honestly. So that's kind of
Wow.
my story around the Dodger baseball organization. But I'm a business owner, entrepreneur. My focus is gig. So I own a company called Gigg, and we focus on helping really amplify engagement for businesses through social media and marketing strategies. It's a software company that provides some really cool stuff. So you should check it out.
I
I get to
most
work with a
certainly
lot of
will.
I get to work with a lot of incredible people. I've had a chance to work with a couple Dodgers, former Dodgers, and a lot of other sports. I built the company actually for the music industry. Uh, Having fun, getting back into it after kind of taking a little hiatus from it. And I am a dad, married to a beautiful woman, my best friend, Mikkel. Got four crazy people that kind of look like her and I that are in our house right now, and four kids. And
Got three of them.
yeah. So that is me, and I got a dog named Dodger.
Oh,
Surprise, surprise.
sweet,
Yes,
sweet.
it was either going to be Vin or Dodger, and I don't know. We drew a name from a hat, and I think we got Dodger.
Well,
So I have a son named Tommy after Tommy Lasorda, uh, the youngest. So there you go, man. Hey, nice. So anyway, that's me, man. I like it. I like it. I need
do you
one.
have any of them? Do you have any of them mugs there, Scotty?
No, but I just so happen to be drinking out of
Looks like.
regular season.
Yeah, these are dugout mugs, and I love them. Great collection pieces. You can get all 32 teams. They're
That's
great
cool, man.
collection pieces. It keeps the drink pretty cool too.
Oh,
But
that's
anyway, let's get
Yeah.
down to it.
Yeah.
This is, here, baby. Hold on. Sorry, my dog.
But you're good.
I got a dog too.
What
She
kind of
likes to
dog?
she tries to make cameo appearances every time,
That's good. She
right?
wants that fame. What kind of dog?
She's a pit lab boxer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she's a good dog. I love her.
Very nice.
Anyway, so of the 7 World Series, which ones were you excited about?
Oof. I mean, I didn't see. I was too young for 81. 88 is the first one. I was 8 years old, and that one was incredibly special for me because it was the first time I'd ever experienced or been a part of watching a team win the championship. But 2020 was incredibly special too. Talk about a garbage year, that the world dealt with. 2020 was special. It was different. And I was there in person, which was incredible.
Oh, you
But
went down. You got tickets.
I pretty much lived in Arlington during that time. I did. I went to, the majority of the games. And you probably don't know this unless you saw it, but one of the games I did a retweet, or excuse me, I did we were down 1-3 to the Braves. I should find it. But on Twitter, I decided to kick a tweet out saying, "Hey, let's not get down. These boys can come back. They're good enough." And I said, anyone that retweets this, I'm going to do a random drawing, and I'm going to take someone with me, two people with my wife and I. And they ended up coming back, winning it all. And I mean, I got so much pub on it. It was incredible. I had, articles and news stuff doing, around it. And that's two of the greatest guys. Eric and Sam Contreras, their name. They've been friends, and we're gonna try to go to game every year forevermore. But that happens. I was out there for that. I was pulling this up on my phone, so I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this, but
I'm not sure. It all depends on the glare.
Well, hopefully you can see it. So yeah, you should check it out. So, and I did it live. Can you see it? Is there a glare on it?
I got it.
So, and then I did a live. Here's the tweet. So I said, if the Dodgers come back and win 3 straight in the NLCS, I'll buy 2 World Series tickets and flights for someone who retweets it. You and a friend will join my wife and I for the game. So got like
exactly. You created 142K followers.
Yeah. Let's see. Sorry, I missed what you just said, but I'm sure it was important.
I said, is that how you got 142,000 followers?
Yeah, it could be. So I had 7,800 retweets. It was fun. Jesus.
You're breaking algorithms.
Man. Never give up on your team, man. That's the moral of the story. No matter how far they get down, you know how it is. They can come back, especially the Dodgers.
I have the Pirates. We don't have that same vibe.
You know what? The Pirates have had a rough. However, the Pirates have one of the greatest World Series victory situations ever. The only in the history of the World Series. Was it bottom of the ninth, home run to win it? What's the guy's name? I can't remember. I actually have his autographed jersey. What's the dude's name to win it all? Do you remember?
Bill Mazeroski.
Yeah, Mazeroski.
And
so I hold his jersey signed in one of the, you can open those boxes. I'm trying to see if I had one around here. And I got his autographed jersey.
And the funny thing is the Yankees are here 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah.
Or 5, 6, 7, one of the two. But then the middle of the series, they're having a Bill Mazeroski figurine night.
Oh, that's amazing.
I think it's hilarious.
Throw it at him. I love it. That's so cool.
The guy's got a pretty cool bobblehead going out tomorrow night in LA. The Trey Turner bobblehead. That looks pretty neat.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
I
wish I was there for that game, but I'm not. Unfortunately.
Right. Not gonna make it out there. I'm hoping my buddy's out there. I'm hoping he gets me one.
Yeah, I'm headed out there for the All-Star game and some of the games before they play the Giants before they go to the All-Star break. So I'll be down there for that. I'm pretty excited.
All right. So tell me some of your opinions. You said you were highly opinionated. Tell me.
About the team currently, or
sure.
Yeah, I mean the team currently we're having some tough times right now. We just lost the last 2 nights to the lowly team from Colorado. We have no idea what is going on right now.
Yeah, Colorado seems to be at the bottom of the cellar, according to the stats going at the bottom of the page.
Yeah, they're a poo-poo team. They always are, and I feel bad for them. Anyway, but hey, they're having their way with the Dodgers right now. I think they scored 6 runs on Kershaw yesterday, and Kershaw had been out for a little while. His ERA was brilliant up until I guess yesterday. I think he had a 2 ERA, and as you know, he almost got through 8 perfect innings a couple months ago. Almost really was
75 pitches, and they took him out.
Yeah, he just can't mess around. He's getting a little older, and we need him. I mean, he plays a big role in the organization, and so, but we got a lot of injuries going on right now. couple dudes that can't figure out how to use a bat, and we need them to figure it out. But man,
would you rather see the slump now or later?
Oh, now for sure, but we need them to come out of it now and stay that way. But Freddie Freeman was an incredible pickup for us. I still can't believe it happened. Still can't believe we got Trey Turner, and still can't believe we got Mookie. I have no idea what the ball clubs that traded them were thinking.
Now, do you miss Corey Seager?
You have no idea. Corey Seager is one of my favorite players. I was there when he hit his first home run. He's one of my favorite players. I mean, so that was really tough to see that happen. But Trey Turner is slowly winning, me over. I mean, he's already won me over. Let's be real. He's incredible. I think he's in the running for Player of the Year. I think he has a shot at that. He and Mookie, both. Yeah. So I had a tweet go pretty viral around Bellinger. Made some pretty bold statements about him. I've been pretty disappointed with his bat thus far, but he's going to figure it out. He is one of the most well-rounded athletes that you'll see out on a baseball field. He's just got to figure it out. He's just struggling. He's still got a lot of kryptonite when he's in the batter's box that he needs to figure out. And so I know that a lot of the hitting coaches are working through things with him, but he's got to find his groove. We need him. And so I still think he's gonna be fine this year. There's I think top 5 athletes in baseball or that you'll ever see out in the playing defense. And we got utility players. I think Chris Taylor is one of the most underrated baseball players in Major League Baseball. And we're deep. I think Gavin Lux has a massive future in front of him.
Is that because he bats at the bottom of the lineup, you think? Because he doesn't get noticed that much?
No, look, here's the deal. I coach baseball myself, but a lot of times coaches will put some of the best athletes at the end of the lineup because they get on base and they know that those, the top of the lineup are going to end up figuring out how to get them home. So, I do that when I'm coaching, So he produces. I think he's batting 288, 300 right now, close to 300.
I know. It just seems like he's always unnoticed, though. He's always that low bottom guy, but you need him.
Yeah, he's awesome. I'll tell you one player that we lost that still chaps my hide is Alex Verdugo out in Boston. I mean,
yeah, I got to say my Boston guy's pretty excited. Tom from Quincy's pretty excited about that one.
Yeah, he's going to – I take screenshots when I call. I'm not always right, but I like to be right. And I sometimes get it right, but I said this dude, Verdugo, is going to be the real deal. Give him 5-10 years in the league. He's going to do something special. So that one was a tough one to see go. I still dry heave when I see my boy Jock Peterson wearing that disgusting orange that they put on players in San Francisco. How the hell did that happen? I have no idea. But
yeah, I was gonna ask you what happened with that. Why did they let him go?
I don't know. You tend to see stuff like that happen between the Dodgers and Giants, and it's just wrong. I swear they do it to torture fans. But yeah, I hate it because I love Jock. Jock Tober, man, that dude is something fierce in the playoffs. It's too bad that the team he's playing for won't ever see the playoffs because they suck. So, but I wish Jock the best of luck in his endeavors.
All right. So of y'all, I guess we'll go through retired numbers and let me know what you think of them. We got number 1 at Pee Wee Reese.
So Pee Wee Reese. So what do you mean about Pee Wee Reese?
I don't know. Just going through retired numbers, seeing what you thought about.
Yeah, Pee Wee Reese, best shortstop to ever play for the Dodgers. He's as good as it gets. I mean, you haven't seen
the movie, one of your top all times?
What's that?
Would he be one of your best all times?
Yeah, he's probably my favorite shortstop of all time. I mean, of course, I wasn't alive when he was playing, but
no, neither was I.
he was as good as it gets, and probably the best of all time. For me, Corey Seager is up there. I was a huge Rafi Furcal, if you remember Furcal, who came over from the Braves.
He played shortstop, one of my favorites.
Yeah, back in the 90s, Jose Offerman, I was a big fan of. Trying to remember, Trey Turner is a stud. I think he's going to start earning some hearts from the Dodger organization and fan base.
You don't think he's won some already?
What's that?
You don't think that he's already made people forget about Corey Seager?
I think he has. Yeah, I think so. I don't think he needs a couple more years to really win everyone over. I think a lot of us we still hate seeing Seager gone. But Trey Turner's a better athlete all around, speed. Corey's not your normal shortstop. I mean, I think he originally was supposed to play third base. That dude is a big boy, and that body wasn't meant to move around as fast as most shortstops need to be able to move around, right? So, but he did a great job. He did a good job.
About Tommy Lasorda.
Greatest of all time. My son's named after him. He's one of the best ever.
That was sad whenever he passed.
Yeah, it's crazy. He's about a month or two right before he passed on. We were down in, before the game started, down under the dugout club area, and Tommy met Tommy, and we got it all on film, and it was awesome.
That's awesome.
My boy's a lefty, and Tommy's a lefty, and there's a great video on it if you searched up Tommy Lasorda and my user handle Scott Warner 18.
You'll have to share it. You'll have to share it on the page whenever we're done.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Whenever I'll post it, and then you can post it whatever you want. You can put pictures on there or whatever. That's awesome.
Yeah,
and I never got to meet Tommy Lasorda.
He's would
have been awesome.
Yeah.
Duke Snyder. I know. We're looking at the clock. I know.
No, I wasn't looking at the clock. I was actually looking for the Tommy Lasorda ball that I got a signature on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've got a few, man. I don't know if do you do this on? Do you post this video on stuff?
We're live right now.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, we're on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter.
Well, shoot, I should have shared. Let me share this real quick on Twitter and let people know. You got that link for me? What link do I share? And I'll let them know that I'm live right now.
It's under my page.
Okay, so
should be anyway. I did share it.
Let me see here. So, oh, nice.
Yep, there we are. We're live right there. I don't know how many seconds we're behind, but there we are. Yeah, sorry. I thought I told you that.
No, that's my bad. We talking Dodger baseball.
Yeah, I'm still getting used to this live thing, and this is only my eighth one, but I'm still learning. You always learn as you go.
Okay.
Now, did you have to do a lot of Zoom calls and stuff whenever you were on the pandemic and all that? Because of your running business, or did you start that afterwards?
Say that again. Sorry.
Did you do a lot of Zoom calls too whenever you were in the pandemic stuff, or is that how you were doing your calls before that?
It's kind of stuck too. I don't think it's going anywhere. So, anyway. Yeah, man. So let's. You mentioned the Duke.
I did.
Yeah, he's. one of the best outfielders, Dodger baseball players, beast.
2 World Series.
Yeah, he's the real deal.
He's been there 6 times.
Real deal. Yep, for sure.
He made his Hall of Fame in the 80s.
Yep, and he passed away fairly recently, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Oh, did he? It didn't say that when I was doing my research.
Maybe he's still alive. One of them. Did Campanella die? I'm trying to remember. Someone passed away recently. One of the greats. So, Anyway, yeah, he's one of the best for sure. I wonder. I'm looking now. You got me guessing. You got me.
Right.
You got me second guessing myself.
going over the retired numbers for the Dodgers right now.
Yeah, he's been
In
gone
case
for a
people are
while.
wondering, in case people are wondering what we're talking about. That
Yeah.
brings us to number 14, Gil Hodges.
Yeah, so Gil, he's probably my choice for. I mean, I think you're gonna ask me who all my favorite positional players are.
Yeah, we'll get there. I know we're gonna be rushed for time here.
No, we're all right. We're
all right. As long as we're all right, we're good.
Yeah,
Played
I'll
18 years between Brooklyn and LA. Gil Hodges did. A lot of these players that are retired numbers, most of them played for both teams. Came with the whole travel between the two. And what was that? 58. They came to LA, I think.
It was 57 or 58. I should know that. That's something I should know.
It's posted on here. It's posted on here somewhere. Memorial Coliseum.
Yeah.
57. It looks like because they played that.
That's
the one
said,
part
right?
that's coming through on the scroll here soon.
Yeah. So back to Gil. He's one of the best ever. I mean, it's hard sometimes. You hear the legends of these great older players, and I have a tremendous amount of respect. But he wasn't playing when I was a kid. Falling in love with players, or becoming big fans of players that were I saw.
Gil Hodges is getting inducted into the Cooperstown this year.
Yeah.
And he, I guess he died at 1947 with a heart attack. It looks like.
Yeah.
Or at 47 years old, he had a heart attack.
Yeah. He died young, but he lasting effect on the baseball organization. So, but guys, he's one of the best. As far as I'm concerned, I was a big Eric Karras fan. Who else has been over there at first base?
At first?
Huh?
We were looking at first.
Yeah.
Steve Garvey.
Yeah. It was Garvey. So Garvey, he was on the World Series team for 2 years.
88, I think.
Yeah, I think he was. He's the nicest guy.
Oh, you met him?
What's that?
You met him?
Yeah. I've
nice.
spent some time with him a few times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I have some fun videos. I started a business with my childhood. My favorite Dodgers as a kid, and that's Steve Sax, former second baseman for the Dodgers and World Series champ. Played for the Yankees for a bunch of years, and he introduced me to Steve Garvey. I actually sat and watched with Steve and I had Steve Sax to my left and Steve Garvey to my right during, I think it was game 1 of the World Series in 2017, which was pretty dope. So for the whole game.
I don't know if I'm completely jealous or not that you've been to all these World Series. I'm not sure.
There you go. That's Steve and Steve.
That's awesome. So you were like in the press box, or I mean, like in a suite.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so Steve Sax works for the MLB Network, and he has a show, and so they got him in. Got us up in there. I don't know if you heard about Steve Sax, and his son. It's the saddest story. Steve Sax's son was one of the best pilots in the U.S. Air Force, and he died in a terrible accident just a couple weeks ago. So if you were to search it up on ESPN,
I did not know that.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
It's the saddest story, and I know that his son, John, I believe was his name, was pride and joy, for him. So he's just broken over it. It's a pretty sad story, but
Was it like a fighter jet crash or?
yeah, it was something happened. He wasn't the only one to pass away. It was I think 5 guys passed away. But yeah, if you go to Captain John Sachs, 4 crew members died when their aircraft crashed during a training exercise. So,
Scott, I want to show you a comment we just got.
Yeah. Rally Chris, I'll tell you, I think the Angels are going to poop the bed towards the end of the season. However, I would love that. I would live down there that entire series. I would love to see it. But me being completely honest, I think it's going to be tough for them to get there. I would love it though. So I'm not poo-pooing the team that has 2 of the greatest players in baseball right now. And they got a great squad. But I'm calling a Dodger-Yankees series this year.
I think a lot of people are with the way their standings are right now.
Yeah.
Anyway,
it should be interesting, but I would love it. I would love it. Rally Chris. I think it was Rally Chris.
Yeah, it's Rally Chris. He dresses like the rally monkey at the games.
Yeah, it's awesome. Anyway,
cool
so
kid.
yeah,
He's a pretty cool kid. I like him.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. You've been to, how many World Series have you been to?
You just World Series games or I've been to a bunch of games. I watched. I've been to a bunch of the World Series.
I could sit here and listen to every stadium you went to. I love hearing it, man. I love hearing people's adventure and all their outgoings and what they've done. I know we don't have time for it because you say you've been to every stadium but 4, and PNC Park was one of them.
Yeah.
But you didn't tell me the other 3.
So I have not been to Toronto, and one of my good friends he pitches for him right now. His name is Ross Stripling, former Dodger.
Ross Stripling, yes, is the pitcher.
Yeah, pitcher out in Toronto. So I got to get out there, try and look for the next time he pitches. But so I haven't been to see the Blue Jays out in Toronto. I have not been to Pittsburgh, as we just mentioned. I have not been to Tampa, to watch the Rays play. I would have been there and would have loved to, when the Dodgers played them in the World Series. So just never quite got out there. And so the other one, believe it or not, is Baltimore. I have not been to Baltimore.
I've been to Camden Yards.
Yeah. I
haven't been to Tampa, though. I have not been to Tampa. I've been to the new one in Miami, though. I like that one a lot.
Yeah, man. I've been to – so I'm planning to get out there when I can. So, I love seeing the parks. It's pretty cool.
You think analytics killed Tampa's shot at winning whenever they took out Blake Snell?
I still can't believe that. Like that was outrageous. Yeah, I mean, you're always going to need a human touch and decision making. Analytics are good. I actually played some Moneyball coaching this year. I had a boy on my baseball team that had 0 hits the entire season. He's like 2 foot nothing, and this is my 9th grade, or excuse me, 9-year-old, because my youngest boy's 9, and he didn't have 1 hit the whole season, but he is disciplined at the plate, so his on-base percentage #1 on the team. And so I batted him first, just to get him on base because he's a great base runner and always cross that plate. So, but at the same time, there are some games where I'm like, I can't put Little Hayes up there in the first position just because of who we're playing, and just kind of look at. Yeah, I mean, but you got to just have the smarts. And I'll tell you right now, is it Madden? Madden did not have the smarts in that game to pull the dude that was wrecking our batters. Embarrassing. I still don't know what he was thinking.
I have no idea either, but everyone felt it. Like, why would you take him out? And then the first hit came. Then the second hit came.
Yeah.
Well, this is what Rally Chris just responded to you, just to let you know.
Year anniversary of our World Series. Well, we shall see. We shall see. I hope I wish the best to all teams, to my team especially. So I like it. I like it.
All right. So that's fun. I'm not used to these comments yet that I can click on here and bring into the whole conversation.
You're
I'm still
good.
getting used to that part. Yeah. So Mookie Betts is on the IL right now.
Yep.
That's got to kill you a little bit. Andrew Haney. What do you think they're going to do anything at the deadline?
You know, I don't think so. Nothing. I think that's gonna cause any ruckus for the team. So nothing that I'm seeing or that I'm feeling. I think I'd be surprised. But who knows? You never know in baseball. There's probably these guys. The Dodgers always got something up their sleeve. So who knows? Who knows?
Well, when you're not afraid to spend money on your team and you can afford to bring players, you can kind of do what you want.
Yeah, maybe we'll pick up Shohei Ohtani and Mike Trout in a blockbuster trade.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, and maybe Tatis, all of them show up in Dodger blue. I mean, could happen.
What do you feel you'd have to give up for that blockbuster?
Oh,
I mean, that's a huge what if.
There's no way. It's impossible.
You threw it out there.
Impossible. I think that everyone in baseball would shoot that down if we were to pick up any of those guys on top of what we already have. So who knows, though, man? You never know. You never.
Mike Trout covering the center field. Jesus.
Yeah, that'd be just stupid. Just stupid. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. Anyway, I've got like 5 minutes. I just got the.
Yeah, you want to go over the all-time lineups real quick and.
Yeah, let's do it. All right, you want me to go through my favorite if I had to pick?
We can go through them together. I'm going to write them down. I'm old school, pen and paper.
Okay.
At catcher, I went Roy Campanella, of course.
Yeah, Roy Campanella. I'd say that. With honorable mentions, Mike Scioscia.
Mike Piazza.
Yeah, I love Mike Scioscia. Who we got? Yeah, I mean, I'd go with it. Mike Piazza maybe, but Mike Piazza, he claims the Mets, so maybe not.
As long as they played for your team, they can make the all-time list.
That's right.
That's the way I look at it. I went with Steve Garvey at first.
Steve Garvey?
Yeah.
That's a good pick. I think Gil Hodges is probably. I would take Gil Hodges based on what I know and what I saw, and I would take Gil Hodges.
All right. I went Jackie Robinson at second. I know you could have picked third or outfield for him, but I would pick them at second.
Yeah. You could do that, and then I'm kind of a homer for Steve Sachs. He was dang good. Rookie of the year, many-time All-Star.
Well, would you put Robinson somewhere else and put Sachs at second?
Nah, I mean, yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. In honor of Steve, my good friend and business partner, let's go with Steve Sachs.
Are you listening, Steve? He put you at second on the all-time list for the Dodgers.
Yeah. Put him at second.
I went Ron C. I don't know if I pronounced that
Ron Cey for third.
Ron Cey at third.
Third base, yeah, I like that. I mean,
he averaged 20 home runs per season.
Yeah, he's the real deal.
MVP honors in the World Series.
The Penguin.
Is that what you call him?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
I did go low. Shortstop, I went Pee Wee.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely the right pick. Well, honorable mention: Rafi Fakal, Corey Seager, Trey Turner's earning that spot. Needs a couple more years, but man, he's good.
I was gonna ask if I was gonna put Trey Turner, but I don't think he's qualified yet for being there. But he is there.
He's still got some time. He's got some. We need to keep him.
I did go Mookie Betts for one of my outfielders.
Yeah, he's for sure. he still needs a couple more years to lock in his all-time Dodgerness, I guess you could say.
I couldn't leave out.
Yeah, he's right field. So if I was saying right field, I'm thinking,
I couldn't leave out.
Bellinger's out there in right field too, but he plays center a lot now. But right field, like I think Kirk Gibson, and I think of Raul Mondesi. I don't know if you remember him. He was one of my favorites as a kid. Those are some good ones right there.
I went Cody Bellinger because he's one of my favorite Dodgers.
Yeah, he's a stud, dude. For center field,
I just have outfield. I didn't break it down.
Yeah, those guys playing where Cody Bellinger's up there. I would, Duke Snider.
I have Duke Snider as my third slot.
Yeah, that's a good one. The Duke. Yeah. So Gary Sheffield is another one I really liked in the outfield.
I thought you would have went Kemp.
Yeah, Matt Kemp too, center field.
So would you go Betts, Snider, and Kemp, or Betts, Snider, and?
Jeez, that's tough to pick three of all those greats. I mean, Duke for sure, Mookie Betts for sure, and gosh,
not going with an in-depth bench. This makes it really tough because you needed that all-time starting lineup, like boom.
Yeah, the pitchers for Dodgers will be stupid trying to. Yeah, I'd probably say Gary Sheffield just for the heck of it, man. Like that's who I would say.
I went Kirk Gibson as my DH.
There you go. That's a good one. I like that. Manny Ramirez, maybe, but he only played for us for a couple years.
That's fine. You want him?
Yeah, put Manny Ramirez in there. I'll take that.
All right. This is where it got interesting. Like, for my starting pitcher, I couldn't refuse. I had to go Clayton. But I mean, there's so many options here.
I'm gonna go with Koufax. Kershaw, Koufax. I think Koufax edges him barely.
I was looking it over, and they both have the same stats almost. They're pretty much identical pitchers, and they're both left-handed, I believe.
Yeah, they're the only difference with Koufax and Kershaw really impressed in the last postseason, and he's had great moments, but man, he's had some poo-poo moments in the postseason. Koufax did not.
So. That we know of. It's not like nowadays where everything's blown up, though, So I mean, a lot of this stuff might have been kept quiet, but it's hard to defeat. I went through back and forth on this decision, at least for like 5 minutes. It felt like after I had to go and I actually went and researched some of this to see which one I wanted.
Yeah,
but I went with Kershaw instead.
I'm gonna go with Koufax, Kershaw, close second. I mean, but you got Fernando Valenzuela. You've got Oral Hershiser. Dude, you could just go. The list goes on and on and on. So.
Yeah, if we were running the closer, I went with Gagne, even though he has the asterisks.
Yeah, we got to go with game over.
84 saves in a row, but with the asterisks, it's like, ugh.
Yeah, I'd give it to Gagne still. I'm not giving it to Kenley. Kenley broke my heart in half too many times. I can't do it.
It's a shame because
I love Kenley Jansen. I'm a fan of him. He did a lot of good things for us, but he also, I think he's up there with the most heartbreaks of any Dodger that I've ever watched. And
yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, it's difficult to watch for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I 84 saves in a row. It's hard to top that. But then there's the asterisks.
Yeah.
But.
Yep.
Yeah, I know you have to go. I thank you for going over by about 18, 20 minutes.
Yeah, no, you're all good. You're all good. It's been a pleasure. Thanks so much for having me. I really, really appreciate it.
Hopefully you come back for the Giants rivalry and we'll have a little more time.
But, yeah, we'll see if I can get in there. I appreciate it, man.
But I will definitely send you the invite and let you know. And yeah, it's been fun. I enjoy talking teams, like I said.
Yeah, man, it's been fun. Thanks so much. I appreciate it.
All right. Do you want to tell my fans real quick again how to get a hold of you real quick?
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, any of them. Scott Warner 18. That is my user handle, and hope to meet you or connect with you there on one of the social pages.
All right, Scott. Yes, I will. Like I said, I will whenever I'm done editing, we'll get it going. Like I said, and I hope to bring you back for the Giants, like I was just mentioning.
Yep. Thanks,
All
man. I
right,
appreciate
buddy.
it. Thanks for having me.
All
We'll
right,
see ya.
man. Thank you for coming on, and you have a good evening.
Thanks, man. We'll see you.
Alrighty. All right, that was Scott Warner coming in and talking a little Dodgers tonight. We were a short time. Usually we go about an hour, but we got 41 minutes out of them. Not too bad. This is sports talking it, and I am signing off. Have a good night, guys.